As I was sitting listening to, I think, a very robust debate, I was reminded of what Ronald Reagan once said when he was golfing. It's reported that he said when he would go up to a hedge, he would look at it and then throw his golf clubs over the hedge because he knew he had to go and get them. The point is, I think he learned that lesson from John Kennedy 20 years before, who came up with this weird idea that we needed to go to the moon. Didn't know how, didn't know exactly what science was going to be needed, probably had more questions than answers. But he thought it was an opportunity to expand the notion of humanity, and he thought it was something that would actually lead to better results. I have no idea how we're going to pay for health care for every person, but I know what we're doing right now doesn't work, and I know that at the end of the day, prevention and maintenance costs are a whole lot cheaper than at the end-of-life care, and that continually kicking the can down the road achieves nothing more than a well-kicked can. The point is this: healthcare in the United States, in an increasingly global environment in the 21st century, is a national security issue. If I want to take down the United States, which I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't go for nukes. I wouldn't go for chemical attacks. I'd get 20 or 30 people sick on an airplane, turn them loose, and let nature take its course. Because we have a health system right now that is not terribly well designed. In fact, I'm not certain, but if you actually put all the certified smart people in a room and come up with the worst, weirdest, strangest system, that's probably what we would have. So my goal for this particular measure is threefold. First, I actually trust the voters. I actually think that they're going to help support whatever it is they decide to create, and this is such a big enough issue, such a big enough moonshot, if you will, that the worst that happens is the voters tell us what to do. The second reason I vote for this is because right now what we're doing is not working, and I am tired of seeing a situation where people like my grandmother, who was too poor to actually get medications to tame the pain and had surgery by a doctor who did the surgery pro bono, but she didn't get any pain medicine because she was poor, or my mom who died early of cancer because as a young person she didn't have access to health care. We're the United States of America. We're supposed to be the place that doesn't get it always right, but we at least learn from our mistakes. So the third reason I want this particular thing to pass is that I think it will force us, like Ronald Reagan, to throw the golf clubs over the hedge and then have to go get it. If the people decide they want it, it is our responsibility to try to find a way to make it happen. And if that requires adjustment, we will have to adjust. That's the whole point of having something that is principle in the Constitution. I urge an aye vote for this resolution. Thank you.